Boa tarde, mundo. It is currently 1 PM here in Mortágua, central Portugal, and this is what the world is looking like. We've got some blue skies and nice puffy white clouds, and there's even a little bit of sun going on. Let's go and do a temperature check. Okay, the trusty garden thermometer is reading 14 degrees. It is looking very pretty out here in the garden. Lots of birds singing. Lots of cloud above the house. Let's go in and see what everyone is up to. Story has already had her lunch, haven't you? Now you're having a little biscuit, which is all around your face. I was about to say it smells like toast in here, and there you go, there's the toast culprit.
I'm eating story poison.
Ah, peanut butter.
So I have to stay away from it.
Yeah. We've even got the window open today. It is that nice out here. The sheep are still here, which is great. The owner of the sheep keeps coming over to move the fence in and make them have a bigger area because they've eaten all the grass. They're like little lawnmowers. The weather's really cleared up today, and you can even see the mountains again, which is amazing because it looks really, really pretty. We've missed seeing them, haven't we?
Yeah, there's always something majestic about mountains in the distance.
Yeah. So the plan for today is we are about to have our lunch. Story's already eaten, as I've just said. Jay and I are just heating up some pastries, and what else are we having?
Coffee.
Coffee and toast, I think. And then we are going to take Eden for a walk before heading to the shop. Tomorrow here in Portugal, it is actually the Dia do Pai, which is the day of the father, or Father's Day in Portugal. So not that long ago we celebrated Mother's Day because it was the UK Mother's Day. So I got a little treat. So tomorrow is Jay's turn. And we are gonna, or I am gonna pop to the shop to get some snacks and some supplies.
If you've been following our little mini stories on Patreon, you'll know that I've been trying to practice latte art, and I've worked out where I've been going wrong. I've learned many tricks over the last few days, one of which is putting your milk pitcher in the freezer so that it's extra cold for when you start making your milk froth. One of the main reasons why I haven't been able to get it right is because the milk has to have a certain amount of fats in it, and all of the milks that I've been trying so far, non-dairy, don't have that. First thing, I need to get a better milk that will work, and also when you use an automatic wand, it doesn't quite work as well as one of the professional wands in a coffee shop. So there's a few things that are restricting me. You right, Story? You saw fruits? Pears and kiwis. Ooh. So here is a photograph of my best attempt so far. Not great. That is using all the tricks I've learned, and I still can't get it better than that. So I am going to see when we go to the shop today if I can find something that's got the right amount of fat in it, and we'll go from there. For now though, we can enjoy these wonderful automatic Americanos, which are still great. Sash, if there's one thing I've learned about this whole latte art thing, is how much information there is out there to teach yourself.
Oh, right, yeah.
You can learn anything, like a whole trade, just by going on YouTube. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
We were talking the other day about how we think education might change in the future, and how kids have so much access to information these days that we didn't have in the past. That Story might be growing up in a completely different educational environment to the one we did. Well, we both hope so anyway, because there's so much in this world to learn, and you're not really taught those things in general school, are you? No, you have to do a lot of your own research on top. And I think now that we have access to the internet and stuff, which we didn't have when we were very young kids, it's going to be a great little world for you, Story. So many opportunities. Yeah? And what do you want to learn? How to wave. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Windowsill lunch. Yeah, I know, there's sheep out there still, isn't there?
I was just telling the Story that before she was born, when me and Jay went to Wales, You actually bought me a tiny little sheep model, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I
because
did.
I was obsessed with the sheep in Wales. And then I kept it on my bedside for a long time. It's my little kind of mantra that one day I might own a sheep. And now I feel like I own sheep.
Yeah, we've got some to look at least.
What's this?
What's that on your feet, Story? Shoes. Yeah?
Good girl.
Yeah.
Shoes.
That's a new word, isn't it? For shoes.
Getting quite a lot of new words lately.
Sacha just went to go and get the sheep to show you. I actually forgot you brought this with you. This is what I bought Sacha ages ago now, before Story was born. That says Llangochen Ceramics, handmade in Wales. I think that's how you pronounce it, Llangochen. Yeah? Do you want to say Llangochen? We can't even say that.
Can you say sheep? Thank you.
Thank you. You can rest there with the other sheep.
And we're all outside. I've just hung the laundry out. We've got Story in the pram. Eden's out already, and we're loaded up with the recycling. We're going to head to the forest walk for Eden via the recycling point and get rid of all of our stuff. The village is looking super pretty. Got all these crops growing here. I think these are the Portuguese cabbages. Story is fussing though. You want to walk? We're going to get her out so she can have a little walk. Come on then.
Come on, Story, we don't have enough hands to hold your hands. You have to get up and walk, okay? You asked to walk, didn't you?
Go. Come on.
Come on. You want to go that way instead? We have been noticing that Story is more than capable of even sprinting now. She has gone for little like run dashes inside the house, and yet she still wants her hand to be held. She still wants to default to crawling, and we're having to get a little bit harder on her now because we can't make it too easy for you, can we, Story? Hey? What are you doing?
In the pram. Woo! Story's pushing.
More sheep, Story. Look at that. Look at them, Story. They're all looking at you, aren't they? They're saying, has she brought me any biscuits?
I'm waving at them.
Hey, hey. You're saying hello?
What do the sheep do? They go bah. Ah.
That's it.
Big girl.
Let's go.
Okay, the recycling has been recycled and it's now Eden's turn. Just to be clear, it's not Eden's turn to be recycled, it's Eden's turn for the walk. Thank goodness.
Right, wait here, Eden. Let me take your lead off. Ready? Go. Oh, is that it? I thought she was going to run. I'm just quietly walking along, taking in the sounds around me, and thought I'd mention something. I know we've talked before on this channel about meditation and how I thought it wasn't important in the past and now I actually do it. I think there's a stigma attached to meditation that a lot of people don't want to do, but if you think about it, even just walking along in the forest and focusing on the sounds that you're hearing, not talking for a while, that's a form of meditation. Even playing a computer game, you could consider that a form of you relaxing and doing something that takes your mind off of something. Could be a form of meditation. Basically anything that takes your mind out of it and makes you feel more relaxed and just focus on things could be considered that. And I think it's an exercise of the mind that a lot of people don't think is necessary. And over the years I've learnt that it's necessary for me. There's so much fuss going on in the world, isn't there, Sash?
Yeah.
And there's so much noise out there. It's very difficult for you to focus on what makes you happy. So if anybody was like me in the past and thought it was all a load of whimsical rubbish, just take a moment to think about it and see how you feel afterwards. I thought that was a treat for Story. Is it a treat for me?
I thought it was chocolate rice crack. Okay, cracks. Crackers.
Lovely.
Whoa!
Look at that little monster. Woohoo!
Woo!
Look at her go. You splashing us, Eden? Oh, good girl. Woohoo!
Lucky Eden. Here she comes.
Good girl. Look at that tail. She's enjoying this.
Right, we've just put Eden back on the lead and we're heading home now. We're coming out of the forest walk. It's such a lovely walk, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. I'm glad I discovered that.
I know, it's really lovely. We don't even need to go to the Bisako anymore, but we will. It's amazing. We were just saying how much of a difference just a little bit of sun can make to the day and to how you feel.
You don't really need that long either, just a couple of hours even to be outside.
Yeah.
And then feeling inside cold isn't so bad afterwards because you've had your injection.
Endorphins.
Yeah, that's it. And we are back from the shops. I got myself this soy milk, which I believe is going to do the job. Seems to have all the stats that I need. Story the baby is down on the floor here, helping unload the shopping while eating a bit of toast. And how is that, Story? What have you got there? Whoa. What a mouthful of toast. You inspecting that garlic? Thank you. I'll put that away for you. Thank you. In the back. Gonna put that away until tomorrow morning. Have another go at it. Eden is waiting very patiently there for her dinner. Sacha is preparing dinner for all of us over there. Story included. This is what it looks like outdoors right now. Not bad at all. It's starting to get a bit chilly, might need to get a fire on, and I'm going to end the vlog for today. Just want to say thanks again to everyone who's supporting us on Patreon. I hope you've been enjoying the little mini vlogs we've been putting up on there, the ones that get deleted after 24 hours. It does seem a shame that they go after 24 hours. I feel a little bit weird about that. I like keeping memories and it seems a little bit different to do that, but it's fun nonetheless. If you want to know how to become an 8 miler, there's a link below or up here, and we'll see you tomorrow for more adventures. Bye. Bye, Story.
Yeah.